Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to a reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 155.
Welcome.
Anna,
Yes?
this is your first time watching Naruto Shippuden.
Yes, it is.
Last time, Naruto went to train.
He began the ultimate training. Naruto stories involves a lot of training.
Yeah. Is it the ultimate training?
I mean, come on, you don't get any cooler training than that. You know?
Sage?
No, I mean like on the Toad Mountain, whatever,
okay, yeah.
you know, like it's extra special. Who gets to go there? I mean, sure, Jiraiya did, but not, I'm imagining not a lot of other people.
Mm-hmm. And they said no one else in the village because you were just Sage Jutsu. Naruto was told at the end there that he has to become one with nature, and to do that he has to die.
I wonder what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, I don't know what to expect. I'm assuming he's gonna literally die. Like for real. And have to come back. That's an experience. That is an experience.
Yeah.
Will he die and then get to see Jiraiya? You know, like on the other side? I don't think so, but...
On the other part of the episode, we saw Naruto help decipher the code. Maybe. You weren't so sure, because you thought it would be the other book.
Yeah, I thought it would be the Naruto book, and I thought the code would be about who the 6 bodies belonged to before. But I think now, like, I thought about it some more, so maybe why it was important for Jiraiya to see who they are, you know, and he took that risk of facing them again, was not necessarily because of who they are, but to confirm that the real one, the actual Pain, was not amongst them. So maybe that was the important thing, and so that's the message that
that's
he
the
sent.
message.
And if it is, I mean, yeah, it is. It obviously is. Now that I think about it some more, but it's so impressive that he remembered the first character on like different pages.
Yeah.
That it, you know, made a sentence. Like, that's impressive. Who remembers that from their books, you know? I would think maybe if it was like chapter titles or something like this, you'd remember, like, as you know the chapter number and you know what the chapter title is. But the first character on the page, like, wow, random pages.
He worked very hard on those books, you know, he remembers them.
Yeah, he did, sure.
Lots of research.
Yeah.
So let us watch this episode so you can see what happened next.
Okay. What's this? So that was a bit too much.
To say that he was gonna die.
So yeah, it will be the kind of boring training that Jiraiya was making him do.
Yeah, it's not so easy as you think it is.
He couldn't even like sit under the waterfall for a few minutes probably. I was just gonna say that water looks muddy. Who's helping him?
Oh my god, look at his face.
What's this?
Oh, look at
wow. So if he falls in there, he'll become a frog completely? It's just something that you have to learn from scratch.
Naruto frog. This is the one we want to see.
Oh, if you overdo it, you'll become a frog forever. Wow. Wow. So I guess there were others who got to train here. Okay, that's the way to do it. A good beating will fix you. Oh, yes.
You
I
remember?
remember this. He looked like that in the fight. Right. While Naruto is training, these guys are moving.
Mm.
レインは無敵。どんなことがあってもキュービは確実に手に入れる。美獣はあと一匹。
Very confident here.
Yeah.
すでに8尾はサスケが勝った。
なるほど。
Naruto's the only one left.
They're back to 6.
Yeah, he replaced the. Oh my god, look at him!
明日は体中超内出血だってばよ。なんじゃそれで。影分身を使った修行法だ。そうすりゃ経験値が。
I don't think that will work here.
しかしや、逆に言うなら影分身が完全にカエルになってしもうたら、
おー。
オリジナルの方も終わりじゃぞ。
Yeah, if one of the clones becomes a frog.
Like he doesn't. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He doesn't need to use too many. He can use a few. So the frog can keep track.
Oh my god.
俺たちだけゲームやってるんじゃねえぞ。
Wow.
He's not a frog, it's
It's not a
just
Why do you have to hit him in the face though? And that's just training to feel it. You're not even beginning to use it yet.
手に入るのじゃ。だけはここへは連れてこん。
どういうことだってばよ。
You are chosen.
のうちに膨大なチャクラを持つもの。
Right.
たちまち自然エネルギーに取り込まれてしまう。
That's something that Naruto doesn't lack. Ever.
Chakra.
Yes.
多いのじゃ。ど根性のあるもの。それが仙人になれる人間じゃ。
Someone who doesn't give up. It's what Naruto wants to hear. Oh, wow. Yes, wow. Crazy.
Oh my god, he's getting hit so much.
Oh, this looks kind of cool.
He sees it.
Oh,
少しは自然エネルギーを感じ取れる。
and as usually, he's happy about it, but it's only
The
a
beginning.
small step.
ほっとけよ。
Naruto, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm gonna have ramen after this.
ファイルを持ち上げてみるけんの。母ちゃんの特製
Her special dishes. It doesn't look like she did much to them.
I'm sure they're like cooked somehow, you know. Like,
やっぱり人間から離れ
岩ガエルを持ち上げるわけじゃが、
I'm sure he won't be able to.
実チャクラだ。上がらねえ。
Of course not. But I don't think he can do it yet.
実チャクラを練ってみ。
Nah. Maybe it will like. Oh!
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say maybe it will like move a little bit. But that's a lot. That's impressive.
Oh, look
Wow,
at
he
this.
lifted it. Yeah. Oh, don't break it.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
間抜けな イヤちゃん以上じゃが
That's a Jiraiya.
ちゃん倒れた全部の岩を元に戻すんじゃ
It's part of your training, Naruto. You break it, you fix it.
現実チャクラはそれと違って外からエネルギーを取り入れるけん
Yeah, so it's like you have an infinite amount of energy.
あれができるかもしれね
なんじゃ
あ、いや、その
Oh, he's thinking about something.
Yeah.
それよりこれじゃこれはジライヤちゃんが最初に書いた
Oh!
The book.
ジライヤちゃんの思いが込められとる読むといい
It's not the kind of book he's been writing lately.
ど根性人で
その観念したらどうだ
It's always that scene that they put.
鬼ごっこもそろそろ飽きてきたぜ諦めるのを諦めろ
Oh, me giving up.
生きている限り平穏はない
It's interesting that they're showing
俺がその呪いを解いてやる平和ってものがもし
Naruto here. Well, kind of.
Yeah, with a different voice and
Yeah.
grown up. Every time someone read it, they saw themselves, right?
貴様は俺の名は
Yeah.
お前なんかに俺の気持ちはわからないって
We're so upset about it.
昔友達だったんだろ
Oh,
どうしてオロチマル
they talked about that too.
この白寿司なんかしたんだってばよ
お前と同じだ。あいつに何も分かってないと一括されての。そのと、あいつのことを何も分かってやれんかったのかもしれん。
It's interesting that he thought that maybe he was right
だが
in the end.
Orochimaru.
Yeah.
話でもこの
I mean, in
城
that
の世に憎しみが
aspect.
はびこって
Yeah,
いる
that Jiraiya didn't understand him.
憎しみ
その憎しみをどうにかしたいとは思っとるんだが来るとわしは信じとる。
なんか難しいってばよ
答えが
It's kind of what Naruto wants too, right?
その答えをお前に託すとしようかの。
わっエロ仙人の頼みなら仕方ねえってばよ
Oh, it's so nice.
何なんで笑うんだってばよ
わしは自分の書いた本でこの世を変えるつもりじゃ。
売れないその本で
愚か者バカ売れじゃ。その時になってサインを狙ってもお前には書いてやらんからの。
I bet Naruto would have loved to have an autograph on this book. Oh! What is happening?
どうやらへましたようですね
Oh.
タコの足だ笑うだ
What happened?
What do you think happened?
I think he was tricked.
Sasuke?
Yeah. I think he used some kind of like something like the what is it called, the replacement
Substitution?
substitution jutsu. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he used something like that, but by sacrificing a limb of the sixth tail. Was it six? Eight tail.
Mm.
So that it would still like feel like it's the right chakra. I think that's what happened. Oh, Sasuke will be mad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I was gonna say, I thought this story would like pan out a bit more since we got to see the Jinchuriki of the eight tail more. You know, I thought it would be more to the story than that. But he seemed
his story, you mean?
Yeah, to his story. Yeah, to him. You know, I mean, I'm sure eventually he'll still get captured. But I thought seeing this that okay, so I guess it's done. Maybe the rest of the story will be like his brother coming to avenge him or something like this, which I didn't think would amount to much because I mean it's not like I don't know who that guy is, but I don't think he can do much about Akatsuki.
So Raikage still.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay, I take it back. Maybe he can do something about some members, but not about the whole thing. You know, maybe he would take out another one of the members or something. But anyway, but yeah, I guess it's even there's more to it than that. Oh, and if they come together, the Raikage and the A-Tail, I'm not sure what happened to him in the end though. I mean, I'm sure he must have been hurt. So I don't know.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Naruto finally read the book, so you wanted that to happen. You know, he did. Interesting conversation that he remembered between him and Jiraiya. We talked a lot during.
I really thought that conversation was interesting.
We talked a lot during Jiraiya's flashback and the fight against Pain, because he kept thinking about that still, about this whole, you know, the prophecy and his wish to find someone who would bring, you know, stability to the world. And during his travel, he saw a lot of war and a lot of conflict and a lot of people with different answers, all of which were not very satisfying.
Yeah, exactly.
To him. And here he was saying, like, maybe I'll end up entrusting that to you, Naruto. But I want to ask again, do you think there is any solution? Do you think that's something even Naruto can, like, figure out? This is something Jiraiya spent the major part of his life on? This is something that probably philosophers in their world think about?
I mean, you know, if you change the parameters a little bit, it's something that philosophers in our world think about too. I think what Naruto can bring on is not a solution, but a change. When things are the way they are in their world, you know, like everything is like so set in stone. There are these kind of like rules of the ninja that everybody lives by, and that are so unforgiving and that are so cruel and turn a lot of people into being very cruel, right? In a situation like this, when change is brought, sure, change always leaves place for other bad things to happen, but I feel like for the most part it would be good for the most people. And I think that's what Naruto will figure out in the end, how to do that.
Some change, some progress.
Exactly. And it's not like it would fix everything for everyone, because that's never possible. You know, it's the real world. People will always die, people will always suffer, there will always be people who will mean to do bad things, evil things. And there will always be people who will suffer from that, and there will always be people who want revenge and all of those things. But at least maybe fewer innocent people will be affected in the end, you know.
On another note, so we saw Akatsuki there at the end trying to seal the A-Tail. Went wrong, but also we saw them towards the beginning. Once again confirming, Pain, go ahead. Go take...
I mean, they say that, but I mean, that doesn't mean that it's gonna happen right away.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But we saw, that's where I wanted to go. We saw that there was 6 of them still.
Yeah, I noticed that. So that's terrible, because I mean, he can just replace them at all times. And the real one is not one of them.
That's gonna be a difficult
I
opponent.
still think so. I gave up on my theory completely. Obviously, the message was not about that book, the first book, the Naruto book. But Naruto has read the book now, and I think that will play a part, because I think all the Pain versions that he will encounter will be like he would have read about them in the books, and he will have some clue as to who they are and what their powers are, maybe. Because that's also difficult, because sure, he reads about them, but it's not like he knows from the books what they look like.
Yeah.
So he can't recognize them the way Jiraiya would. But maybe once they do something like use the power, something like this, Naruto will will think about the character in the book. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it too much. It's just, I feel like there has to be a connection with that book, you know? Just because it's so connected to Naruto, you know?
Maybe. Well, we shall see what happens next. Well, you shall see what happens next as we react to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden. If you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Like this video if you did. Comment in the comment section below, and have a nice day.